Hello everybody and welcome to Secret of Mono Randomizer Weekly Seed number 165. Today we got a matchup today between MrksSR and Rudy. We're starting with the boy. We're doing a Mandatory Revival for 5 seeds. No more, no less. You can show up with more if you want. We're starting with the Spear. And Flammie Drum is in Logic. We need to find that. We're starting with a Spear Orb. Perfect. Excellent. And 400 gold. I saw that as well. Oh, getting blocked on the stairs. Rudy needs to push this girdle out of the way. I got seeds to collect. I got adventure. Mercs going in to check. Okay, what do we got? Agility and Dryad damage on the Spear. Mercs going in to go ahead and see what is purchasable here. Late game stuff. Can't afford that. Go ahead and get some consumables. So let's see what we got. We're looking for 5 seeds. We have normal difficulty, random complexity, allowing locked items. Ooh. Flammie Drum, we find it in Logic where the enemy's growth matches player level. Random bosses, swapped enemies. Starting with the boy, we're finding both characters, both allies, at level 1. Starting with 400 gold, as we already saw. So we're seeing Mercs right now go to Upper Land. Rudy dropping in, though, to fight the Metal Mantis here, and he will see if this is worth saving after this boss fight. Chest drop frequency is highest, chest trap frequency also high. Rudy getting knocked out while Mercs is flying up into the sky. Everything else looks normal. Oh, no hints. Hints are disabled. Ooh. So, Mercs is coming here, is going to glimpse the Upper Land Forest orb and pick up these 2 freebies at whatever it's called. Moogle Village. Oh man, we are blocked by Lumina. Okay. Rudy taking a heal real quick and continuing to stab the Metal Mantis. And is kiting it well now, is staying out of the... Oh, well, was doing a pretty good job of staying out of the attack range. And it's just kind of whittling it down. Should be going down pretty soon. Let's see what our freebies here. The Flammie Drum's just there. Okay, neat. And there's a Whip Orb. So the Flammie Drum is a 50 gold trip. That's... I mean, people are going to find that very quickly. All right, let's see if this Metal Mantis in Potos has a seed or a weapon or an ally or gold keys, something useful while Mercs lands. We got a Sword Orb and a Whip Orb. You saving that? No. Okay, scrapping that. So Rudy should be picking up the drum pretty soon as well. Mercs has come to Matango. Let's see what this freebie is here. There's the Midge Mallet. All right, so we got some damage cancellation as well as getting rid of. If you happen to get Shrinky-Dinked, you can undo that real quick. Not stopping and talking to Watts and leveling up that Spear. Might as well. But Mercs is going to drop in and see what our shop has. What do we have? Ooh! Some of my favorites. Fancy overalls. Tiger cap. Very affordable. Very good mid-game high defense items. Rudy now blasting off to the Upper Land and will be getting his Flammie Drum in just a second. Merc's taking off and let's see where he is headed. Headed to Turtle Island. Gonna get the freebie here from the whatever it's called. Tail. Sea Hair Tail. I'm losing my mind here. There's a Whip Orb. Very similar. Whip-like consistency. It's like the Sea Hair Tail. And so Rudy is dropping in, and we'll be finding out that it is Upper Land Forest is blocked by Needing the Girl and Lumina, but we'll be surprised in just a second to know that, never mind, I don't need any of that stuff. Mercs coming to Tasnica to fight the Dark Stalker. We'll get a drop here from this boss fight, but no hint from the king. So here comes Rudy to pick up his Flammie Drum. There it is right there. Boom. And a Whip Orb as well. So he is excited to see that. Ooh, gonna... okay, that's a weird text there. Fighting... Uh-oh, you gotta kill these wolves before it creates more stuff. And there's a chest that's dropped. But there could be... oh, a Fairy Walnut. Nice. I didn't see what Rudy bought here. And a Punch Glove. All right, so Fairy Walnut, nice. Punch Glove, not so nice. $200 from the king. Thanks, king. And now Rudy is taking off, and Merks... Is he going to the shop? Ooh, okay, yeah, going to the shop here in Tasnica. Rudy first coming to Southtown to go talk to Mara. A lot of people don't go to the shop. This shop is so far out of the way. Ooh, but it's got a chain vest. Hey, nice, and fancy overalls as well. Mara, what you got for us? Nothing! Mara, you never have anything for us. Why do we even visit you? I'm gonna stop calling. Stop writing you letters. I show up, I come all this way on my dragon, and you don't have anything for me? Alright, Merks bought, I guess a chain vest. Rudy almost accidentally sprinting into somebody's front door, and then turning around at the last second, has come to Northtown Castle. He's got some freebies to pick up here. Try not to get moogled. Oh, he did pick up the... Was it the Midge Mallet? No. It was the Whip Orb. Right, he hasn't. The Midge Mallet was at Matango. Bow Orb. And getting poisoned. And the axe itself. Okay, we got a cutting weapon. Sweet. We have access to a lot of stuff now, as well as being able to get to the end of Pure Lands. So that's a great find. Merks climbing to the top of the lighthouse. See what Picard has for us here. It's a glove orb. Oh, clicked it too many times. Cycle back around. There it is. All right, Rudy has come down to the basement here in the dungeon. Let's see what this third freebie is. And Merks is going to be going to Ice Palace. An axe orb. Perfect. It was the same thing. Picked up an axe, got an axe orb. Just like the beginning. Started with a spear, get a spear orb. For free. And Rudy will be going to the Northtown Ruins now. Going to be getting at least the 2 chests on the left and right balconies. Maybe diving the 3rd chest. We'll see. Only need 5 seeds, so not a big deal. There's a glove orb from Ice Palace. Ooh, Merks is not roping out. Is he intending to go fight the first boss? No. He was just like, oh wait, there's nothing else I can do here. Let me just use this rope. Right, I have this magic rope. Oops. All right, Rudy is running to the left side balcony right now. Let's see what this first freebie is for him. Sylphid. Okay, that could be helpful. That will be helpful later. Picking up another character. And, you know, just getting something that may also unlock orbs going forward. Merks has now come to Santa's house and is picking up a fire seed. There's our first seed picked up. Rudy now on his way to the Northtown Ruins right-hand balcony. Merks has picked up his freebies in Ice Country and is going to be going somewhere else. What is our right hand? It is a spear orb. Another orb for a weapon you have. Nice. Merks deciding where does he want to go. Does he want to go to Pandora right now? Does he want to do Wallface? Rudy leaving, not dropping into the 3rd chest in the back of Northtown Ruins and making a beeline for Ice Country. Merks going to Pandora. Yeah, he's ready. He's going, okay, let's see what I can buy. There's a wristband, the chest guard. There's the fire seed for Rudy. The fire seed that Santa stole in the vanilla game, and instead of keeping it on him, just put it in his house. You know, I'll deal with this later. It's a future Santa problem. But I've got what I need, and now I'm going to take a nap or a stroll or both. Merks, yeah, committing now, going to Pandora. Once again, we have random bosses, so we'll see a lot of times in this dungeon, just because of the layout, a lot of times with random bosses, we will get dragons here, and that could be really annoying to fight. We may also get the Lich. The Lich appears in this dungeon a lot. Rudy getting a glove orb from the Ice Palace and roping out, and he is now done with his freebies in Ice Country, and will be going somewhere else. Merks has not leveled up his spear, so he's just running in with some defense, basically. Some extra purchased defense. And Rudy is going where? Up all the way over to Turtle Island. And picking up a whip orb. All right, Mercs dropping in to the boss here in Pandora Ruins. This will, of course, unlock so many chests here in the Pandora. And, oh, we got Hexus. Ooh. Yeah, Hexus shows up here a good bit. Not as much as obviously, there are 3 dragons in the game, so there's a lot of times that you will see a dragon here. Uh-oh. Merc's getting pygmied, but he has a Midge Mallet. Oh, but he's gonna go ahead and spend the money. Go ahead and undo it with a medical herb. Really flexing it. Uh-oh, getting shrunk again. Does he realize? I don't think he remembers that he has the Midge Mallet. That he could be undoing it for free. But he's not taking too much damage, and he has plenty of healing to do. Okay, Rudy now fighting the Heckhound. Keep it PG. You gotta say heck. And getting 200 gold. And did that say Sylphid reach level 1? Did Sylphid just level up on Rudy's screen? What? Did I misread that? I thought there was a pop-up on Rudy's screen that said Sylphid reached level 1. He has Sylphid, he has 1 seed, so that's a thing that can happen, but he doesn't have a spellcaster. Here, I need to make a note of that. That was like 11 minutes in. I'll have to scrub back to that. Rudy, coming with his axe to Dark Palace, will be able to get 2 freebies here. Down goes Hexus, so Mercs has been going to open up a lot of extra checks here. Rudy going through and hitting switches. Double glove orb. An orb for each hand. All right, and going to go talk to the girl, which of course is a freebie. And then 6 chests in the treasury, and unlocking another shop. Rudy picking up a javelin orb and going back in to see what is in the portcullis area. Salamando magic. Hey, maybe he can level that up for free as with the boy doing no work. All right, we're going to talk to the girl here on Merc's screen. It's a glove orb. Wow, a lot of glove orbs. Rudy's taken to the sky, and Mercs is going to be opening up 6 chests real quick. Sword orb. Sword orb. Another glove orb. A javelin orb. There's Lumina. And Undine. Okay. Rudy has now come to Guy's Navel. So Mercs not picking up anything. No seeds. No, didn't find the sword. Didn't find the whip. Didn't find any characters. No other progression, but did find 2 magics, 2 elements. There's a sword orb from Watts trying to drum up a racket here. Here, I'll give you this orb. You can't do anything with it unless you pay me. Rudy gonna go ahead and level up the spear and check and see what that is. Merc's also now coming to Guy's Navel. Rudy checking the shop first before going down to talk to the Elder, etc. Ooh, power risk. Can't afford it! Not yet, but that's a great find. And some other good items there as well. There's the light seed for free at the magic rope, which Mercs will use said magic rope and go in through the back door. There's the boomerang, kind of vanilla. The Earth Palace, also locked by Lumina, so you still need the girl, also need the whip, also need the Earth Seed, just to do anything useful there. Merc's getting a sword orb from Watts. Rudy, let's see what this freebie here is in the pit. A spear orb, nice, an orb for a weapon you have. And Rudy's gonna go ahead and fight this boss. It's a snake! Panic! Hey, you have a Sylphid level 1 right now, so that's kind of nice. And Rudy is sticking around, yeah. He's gonna try and deal with it. Did level up the spear, so maybe it'll go well, but I don't know what type of spear. It's the Dragon Slayer. Dealing good damage, 40 damage especially since he's level 1, hasn't fought any bosses yet. Mrks getting shrunked again and taking some damage, being a little close to that snake. Let's see if he remembers he has the Midge Mallet. He wants to call Flammie, come get me. All right, Rudy takes down the snake real quick. That extra spear upgrade really helped out. Get an axe orb and a whip orb. And resets. Okay. So, yeah, nothing worthwhile. Mrks may also do the same thing. Rudy now fighting the Tropicalo. Nope, surprise. Spiky Tiger. From the top rope. Yeah, just stay south of the stalagmites. And try and poke the tiger through the bars. Mrks getting a crit on his snake. Oh, man, that tiger is really wanting to get in there. Oh, Rudy, I don't know, what's... Oh, there it is. Okay, weird. Not landing a hit. And Mrks also takes down his Great Viper. Will be getting a Whip Orb and Axe Orb. Let's see if he keeps it. He may back out. He's keeping it. All right, Whip and Axe Orb, and he's going to be fighting Spiky Tiger as well. As Mrks starts his fight, Rudy finishes his. And this, of course, will have a Weapon Orb drop and then 2 just other drops from this particular boss, because this is where you normally get the Sprite as well as the Boomerang. So that's why there are 2 drops here. Javelin Orb, Boomerang Orb, Boomerang Orb. Rudy resets. Not worth it. Yeah. So nothing here. Rudy now on his way to the Magic Rope chest, which will give him his second seed that Mrks already has. The Light Seed. And Rudy's now beaten 2 bosses and saves come to both. Actually, 3, right? Rudy, yeah, I think Rudy fought the Metal Mantis as well at Potos. So 3 bosses that he's scummed. But he will not be scumming this, the Light Seed. Seed number 2. All right, Rudy is taken off. And is coming to the lighthouse to talk to Picard. Mrks damage dodging with the Midge Mallet and taking down Spiky Tiger. And once again, this is just 3 weapon orbs. Nothing important. We'll see if Mrks decides to keep it. Rudy gets a glove orb and leaves the lighthouse. Once again, we got Javelin, Boomerang, Boomerang. No reset. Okay. But also, you know, that's saving money. You know, some cash to upgrade your equipment. Power wrist. Hey. There's the Midge Mallet for Rudy. Okay, Mrks instead going with a Wolf Band, which will give extra defense, and I believe keeps you from getting poisoned? I'm trying to remember. I think that's what it is. And also reloads on some consumables. Rudy getting the freebie in Matango. And let's see where he's headed to now. Circling, thinking, waiting. Coming back to Potos. All right. He has the axe, so he has, and he's already fought the Metal Mantis, so yeah, he's come back here to check the pedestal. Mrks now on his way to Southtown and Northtown to do all of the Empire checks. He's going to get nothing from Mara. All right, Rudy's run all this way. Woo, excuse me. Wind seed, maybe sneeze. All right, there's a seed blocked by the axe. Mercs coming to Northtown Castle, which I believe, if I remember correctly, the axe is here. I think so. And now Rudy is coming to Pandora to do all of these checks here, and will not be picking up any seeds, but will be picking up some more magic. There's the axe. And a bow orb. Yeah, Rudy's on his way to fight Hexus at Wallface. Merc's now dropping down on the left-hand side of the castle. And, well, oh, what a good sport. Mercs frees the resistance fighters. Picks up an orb for the axe that he just got. Ropes out. Probably going to Northtown Ruins after this. Rudy has finished his... Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I'm one screen ahead. Merc's taking a think there. He was like, should I go ahead and fight? He kind of paused on that Flammie Drum, deciding whether or not he wants to go ahead and go into the castle and fight the bosses, and decides against it and comes to Northtown Ruins to get the freebies here. We'll see if he dives that third chest. Rudy did not. Maybe lucrative, may not. Don't know. Only need 5 seeds to complete the game. And there are 6 bosses in Pure Lands. Could be seeds there, you know? So Rudy's found 3 of them. Alright, Rudy dropping in and starting his fight with Hexus. And Merc's opening his first chest here. Getting Sylphid Magic. Rudy not bothering, shrugging off the pygmy glare. Uh-oh, Merc's getting lit up. We've got a location status ailment, so there are normally slimes in this room of different colors. And so these chairs have lit Merc's on fire in a shocking turn of events. The wooden entities, yeah, and Merc just resets. He's like, I keep getting lit up. I keep getting engulfed. This sucks. Let me see if I can just, like, run through this room real quick and not get set on fire. Excellent. Okay. Good idea. Rudy picks up a glove orb and a glove orb and is headed to the Pandora treasure room. Merc's running back in using the rope, which means he's going to dive. He's going to dive the third chest. Let's go. And Rudy also skipping the second shop that opens up in Pandora after beating the Wallface boss, and instead is just headed to talk to the girl and pick up these 6 chests in the back of the treasury room. There's a glove orb for Rudy, and 6 more checks coming up. Merc's almost to the third chest. Alright, there's a sword orb, a javelin orb, Lumina magic, Undine magic, a glove orb, and should be another sword orb. God, I keep double clicking. I think this should be 6. There we go. And roping out, Merc's now coming to the back of Northtown Ruins, hitting the switch. Getting these books out of the way. I haven't got time to read. This ghost is draining energy and draining time. Alright. So let's see what this is. Rudy coming to Sunken Continent. Has the axe. Can go get the free chest down below. Alright, and what is the chest number 3? The Moogle Belt. Okay. It is a key item. It's nothing awesome, but... Oh, and Merc's not roping out? Committing? It's yeah, it's time to start clearing bosses. He's like, I'm here. I've already run all the way back here. I'm going to fight the bosses. Rudy switching over to the axe, and we'll be hopping up and seeing what this chest is here. Could also go fight the boss at Hydra. Ooh, the Sprite has been found. Blocked by the axe. Or if you have the sword, or possibly the glove, you can cheat up it. Oh, and the Sprite has the sword. All right. And now, Rudy having Undine, Sylphid, and Salamander Magic, as well as 3 seeds, will be able to nuke some bosses down. And now may be the time to suit up the Sprite and go to the Pure Lands. Merc's about to start his fight with whatever boss is standing in the place of the Doom Wall. And it is, in fact, just the normal wall face. Yeah, Rudy didn't even buy anything. Just coming in with a naked, wobbly-legged Sprite, newly formed from the ether of the game itself, and it's just like, come along with me, adventure. puts a hat on. Just got to keep that Sprite alive to the next screen. That's the thing you got to worry about. But Rudy has been save scumming boss fights, so is only level, I think, 3 right now with the boy. So, but things are about to get much dicier. It's a bird. Oh, but he has it is Axebeak, and he has Undine. He just needs to start throwing stuff before the Sprite dies quickly. Okay, whew, man. Sprite was on the verge right there. Big damage. All right, boss number 1 of 6 down for Rudy in the Pure Lands. Merc's still fighting the wall face here, healing up. He's trying desperately to take out the left eye, so it'll stop healing the center eye. All right, what do we got here for Rudy? A bow orb and the javelin itself. Okay, our first, well, we have the boomerang. I was going to say our first ranged weapon, but the boomerang sucks. Our first good ranged weapon. All right, the left eye goes down for Mercs, and so now he's just poking away at the center eye. He uses Revivifier. What do we got here? For Rudy, second boss is the Minotaur, which is Earth-based, so weakness to Sylphid. And yeah, I must have misread whatever I saw earlier, because this is Air Blast level 1. I don't know what I saw. You know, I'm glancing back and forth between all the, both screens and all the information, making sure I'm clicking the right stuff. Silver now reaches level 1. I don't know what I saw originally at Dark Stalker, so we can still go back. We can go back and see what I misread. Boss number 2 goes down very quickly for Rudy. He's getting levels and leveling up his spells as well, making quick work of these bosses. Mercs almost done with the wall face. Okay, Rudy, what are our drops here? The Minotaur, it's a glove orb and an axe orb. Okay, so 2 bosses down, 4 to go for Rudy's plunge through the Pure Lands. And it looks like everybody's out of mana at the wall face fight. So now it's just a matter of time, tearing it down, tink by tink, brick by brick with the spear pokes. Rudy about to start boss fight number 3. Already fought Axebeak. So what is here instead? We got Mech Rider. Should go down pretty quickly. Merc's getting a well-needed crit against the center eye. And Rudy deciding, what am I going to level up against this boss that is really doesn't have like a strength or a weakness, just like need to nuke it. Just need to deal some damage. So deciding to throw Thunderbolts from Sylphid. Oh, missiles in the air, swarming like angry bees. They could come in any second. Oh! But Rudy avoids the convergence of the missiles by taking down their master. Strike the shepherd, and the missiles will be scattered, or something like that. We're hitting the 30-minute mark here. Rudy has taken down the 3rd boss of 6 here in the Pure Lands. We'll see what his drops are in a second. Merc still fighting this wall face on the left-hand side. All right, Rudy, what do we got? It's an axe orb and big money, 1,600 gold. If you do not find 2 more seeds along the way. On your way out, you'll be able to do some great shopping. So 1,600 gold is a nice pickup. Mercs finally takes down the wall face. One boss down, one to go here in the Northtown ruins. Rudy's Sprite getting bit by a flower and taking a nap. The Lich! Uh-oh, the Lich. Okay, we got a Whip Orb and a Spear Orb. Ugh. Uh-oh, Mercs. That was a lot of time spent on that boss. Rudy resetting the Lich fight. Oh, but... I never... Dude, that flower, MVP. Oh, we got a French vanilla boss here. Mercs fighting against Buffy here at the vampire fight. Yeah, that blue flower, the sleep flower, took out both of his characters. All right, Rudy coming in, nuking with whatever his highest level is right now, which is his highest element right now, which is Sylphid. And I'm trying to remember which one of them. One of them picked up a fairy walnut from a chest. Merc's just swinging away with that spear. So it looks as though Rudy got Sylphid up to level 3 and is now out of mana, and we'll just have to physically fight the rest of this boss. Unless, did he pick up a... I don't know. Resetting the Sprite's AI. And the Lich is coming back. We'll be able to be hit a few more times now. Merc's still just plinking away, surviving. Still has a nice amount of health left. Dodging bats. And slapping bats. Uh-oh, energy absorb. What is this going to be? 4. Bah. Not a big deal. Rudy has both of his characters at half health. Should have plenty of healing, though. Should still have... I don't know if he's spent a... He should have all of his candy. So both of them are now just kind of poking with their weapons as best they can to take down these bosses. I mean, Mercs is just dealing consistent damage, just like hit, hit, hit. Is able to stay on top of this this Buffy. All right, and the Lich goes down for Rudy. Boss number 4 here in the Pure Lands. And Merc's still slapping away at this vampire here. Just consistently dealing like 20, 25, 30 damage per hit. All right, what do we have here for Rudy's drops? A Spear Orb and nothing. Okay, 4 bosses down. 2 to go for Rudy. He has Undine, I believe, at level 1. Sylphid at level 3. Should still have a good bit of healing left. Merc still slapping away, slowly but surely. There it is! Alright, Buffy is down. Northtown Ruins has been fully cleared by Mercs. Hopefully this will be worth the stop. Otherwise, those were 2 very slow boss fights. And that ain't great. But it's one of those things that, like, you commit to it and you're like, I'm here. Like, it's gonna take a long time to get back here. There better be something here. A Boomerang Orb. And Luna, okay, at least you got something. When you take that axe to go get the Sprite, that will be very helpful. It's not a seed, but it ain't nothing to pick up Luna there. Also, Luna may block a palace. Oh, and here we go. Okay, so Mercs has come to Sunken Continent and should be picking up his Sprite in just a second. Rudy coming to boss number 5. It is another mech rider. Is it mech 3? What do we got here? I can't tell yet. Oh, just nope. Normal mech rider. So this will be a quick and easy boss for Rudy. Yeah, and Merc's taking his axe here to Sunken Continent. He'll be picking up his Sprite and sword. I'm going to go ahead and mark that for him. And yeah, having Sylphid and Undine to get through these bosses in Pure Lands, and also having a Luna missing a seed that Rudy has. Rudy has the wind seed from somewhere. I don't remember where he picked it up. I remember I sneezed right before he got it. That's about it. All right, 5 bosses down, 1 to go for Rudy until he gets to the checkpoint. Mercs picking up a knuckle sandwich. Sword orb and bow orb. All right, that has been 5 bosses down with, I think the only thing that we found of note has been the javelin. This entire time, everything else has been orbs. Money, we did pick up 1,600 gold, which is nice, on top of all the gold from just, like, fighting bosses. So here we go. Oh my gosh, thank goodness you have Sylphid. All right, yeah, Mercs, there it is. Mercs is on his way with the axe right now. This is where the wind seed is. Rudy did not like his initial setup against the dragon worm. I'm going to go ahead and mark this wind seed, boop, in advance, that Mercs is going to pick up from the river, so I can focus on Rudy. Oh, did he not, did the Sprite not level up? Is he out of magic with the Sprite? I did not see why he left. Yeah, that's what it was. Needed to get magic back for the Sprite. Coming in with level 3 Sylphid, and Mercs picking up the Wind Seed, seed number 3 for him, already got it marked. Let's see if he decides to turn that in before going to the Pure Lands. Rudy taking a look at his weapons, and now deciding to finally use Air Blast. This will make this go a lot faster. This is all he really needs to do. I don't know what that damage was. Oh, Mercs coming to with the axe to Dark Palace. I think the... I don't remember what's here. It's not a seed. I don't think it's much of anything, actually. But, 2 freebies. Oh, Rudy's boy getting... Oh, what is it? Petrified. I was sitting like, what is the word? It's a P. Getting turned into a statue. Couldn't think of the word. All right, Merc's hitting the first switch here in Dark Palace. And down goes the Dragon Worm. Rudy has gotten all 6 bosses here in the Pure Lands. Is about to hit the cutscene and get the checkpoint. Boomerang Orb and a Glove Orb. Absolutely dick all here in the Pure Lands on the way to the Mana Tree. Ugh. Luckily, the enemies were relatively easy to take down. God, I keep double clicking. Unbelievable. 3? Question mark? 3 Javelin Orbs, I guess. I don't know. All right, Rudy going through the cutscene real quick, taking a little stretch, taking a little breather probably. Waiting for this cutscene to play out before heading out into the world. He needs 2 more seeds. Mercs not finding anything that he wants in the Dark Palace. And has come to Potos. Oh, he's going to fight the Metal Mantis here. Maybe not. What? Oh, did he land in the wrong spot? Was he like, oops, I meant to go here by accident? Rudy coming to Kakara, my bad, whatever. Okay, there we go. Mercs landing in the wrong town. Yeah, he saw the little houses from above and it's like, this is where I want to be. No. He's coming to Sprite Village, the Wind Palace, to turn in the Wind Seed. And it's Tropicalo. Or no, Boreal Face. No, that's Tropicalo. It's Tropicalo. Rudy making some purchases here. Probably just some... I didn't see him go into the menu to put any equipment on, so I think he just loaded up on consumables, some fairy walnuts, and stuff like that. All right, Rudy, the first one coming to the Fire Palace to see if he can squeak in here. So we got some different checks going on. Also, Merc still has to go through the Pure Lands. It is Salamando. He can get in. Which Mercs is not found. I'm trying to remember where Salamando was found. Mercs stealing some magic there with Luna that he spent. It was so hard fought to get that. Oh, also coming upstairs. That is that is marked blocked by Luna. So Mercs could go in and get all the freebies. I mean, I say freebies, all the chests. Well, no, he doesn't have Salamando. There's 1,800 gold. A nice find. All right, Tropicalo goes down, and Mercs will be able to turn in the Wind Seed. For the boss fight, he picks up a Boomerang Orb. Or Rudy coming to the Sprite Village to do the same fight that Mercs just did. Fight against Tropicalo. Alright, and turning in the Wind Seed grants us what? Oh, Mercs is going to start leveling stuff out first, though. He's gonna spend all of the Sprite magic before talking to Gramps and getting re-healed and getting whatever the drop is. Rudy should be done. I didn't see any numbers pop from that last hit. Yep, Tropicalo goes down for Rudy as well. Yeah, Merc's just taking a little bit of time to level up Luna. There's a Boomerang Orb for Rudy. All right, let's finally see what this Shade and a Sword Orb. Rudy picking up the same thing. And time to start leveling stuff up. Okay. So now we're going to sit here and just level some things up for a little bit for everybody. Riveting gameplay right now. No. Hey, it's nice to be able to stop in here and spend a minute or two to level up your elementals. It'll make boss fights a lot easier going forward, a lot faster. But it is one of those things of like, okay, what do I actually, like, how high do I actually want to level things up? And what elements do I actually want to level up fully? You know, and depending on how leveled up you are, or the enemies are, really in this case, you know, level 2, level 3 magic is still dealing some great damage. You know, if you were to show up here with, you know, 5 seeds, I wouldn't sit around and try and get to level 5 with, unless it was like the only element that I had. I will say that, like, if I showed up with 5 seeds here early in the game and, like, only had Sylphid, it's like, we're gonna get Sylphid up to level 5, because it's the only thing we have to throw right now. So I can understand that, but having multiple elements that you could feasibly have a better chance of having the weakness of the boss that you're fighting in your inventory, you know, level 3 is good. Level 2, honestly, with it, like I said, at the level that they are right now, is perfectly fine. All right, Merc's realizing that all of his elements are fully leveled. And both of our runners now leaving the Wind Palace, and let's see where they go. Once again, Mrks needs to do Pure Lands. Should be able to do it very quickly. But he may just be waiting to see what he can find. Rudy coming to go to the Water Palace area for the Undine Cave boss. No water seed available right now to turn in. Mrks coming back and going, oh, I forgot to get this chest. There's Salamando. There it is. Oh my god. And he's probably like, oh man, I really wish I had that because I could have been leveling it up. Okay, the boss here in Undine Cave is the Thunder Gygus. Neither of our runners have Gnome, so you just kind of got to hit it with whatever you got. Mrks going, oh man. This is something that a chest that I left behind that would have been really nice to have. Oh, is he going to come back and level it up? He's coming back to the Wind Palace. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me level this up. Yeah, so Mrks has come back to the Wind Palace with his newfound fire elements to level things up. And Rudy may have spent all of his... He has 4 Fairy Walnuts. No, he has plenty of magic. He just needs to throw it down. I think he just used a Fairy Walnut, so... Oh, Rudy's boy goes down. Revives him with a piece of candy real quick. Gotta keep that Sprite alive. Still has a bit more magic left in the tank. And also has 4 Fairy Walnuts, so... Nope, boy goes down again. Ugh. Alright, there is Salamando level 3 for Mrks. And now that he feels even better about life. And now he's going to go fight some more bosses. Alright, Thunder Gygus goes down for Rudy. And this is good. This is, oh, Mrks has come to Pure Lands. All right, here we go. All of his spells up to level 3. He should get through this pretty quickly. Rudy will be getting an orb here, a Sphere Orb, and then 2 drops from Undine. A Bow Orb, and the girl. Okay. So that brings Lumina into play. Mrks, his first fight up against Axebeak will go down quickly. Has level 3 freeze. And we'll see what weapon the girl has on her. Oh, it looks like gloves. Hey, go level up. He got 8 orbs. Go level up those fists. Go just shell out some stacks of gold. All right. Boss number 1 goes down for Mrks very quickly. We're going to see these bosses just like fall one after the other since he has such high damage going on and has Luna. There is the Javelin, the only notable thing found in all of Pure Lands. All right, Rudy coming to Northtown. Ruins. Is he going to do the whole thing? Or is he just going to dive the back chest? Let's find out. Mrks about to drop into boss number 2 here, and it is the Minotaur. Oh, and the the Sprite. Oh my gosh, the scene transition got hit right before they walked in, and got petrified. But a quick rubbing a radish on the statue real quick cures that. Something. Oh, Mercs using Dark Force instead. This is an Earth-based boss and has a weakness to Sylphid. And Mercs, I guess just not knowing that. But it does have Magic Absorb and also just has high-level magic damage, so whatever. But yeah, this boss has a weakness to Sylphid. Alright, Rudy is coming back here to the back rooms of Northtown Ruins to hit the switch. Alright, boss number 2 goes down for Mercs. 2 down, 4 to go in his Pure Lands push. Watch out for those chairs. Those chairs will light you up. It's not the red drops you have to worry about. It's the chairs. The chairs are angry. All right, there's a switch hit for Rudy. Mercs, what are our 2 drops here after our Minotaur fight? It's a Glove Orb and an Axe Orb. All right, we'll see if Rudy decides to carry on after this. He's going to hit this 3rd chest real quick. It is the Moogle Belt. Is he sticking around? He walked out of that room. No, he's committed. Okay, well, he's not going to get anything from this. We'll be able to take out Wallface a lot faster than Mercs did since he has Undine. And we'll be able to take down Buffy very quickly because he has Lumina, but also just has, like, magic. Well, and Mercs had a spear. So, Mercs fighting the 3rd boss here. This is Mech Rider. So, Rudy will be picking up Luna, and we'll probably go back to Fire Palace after this. I mean, that's going to open up 2 chests immediately. And he needs the whip in order to get to the back. He has the Fire Seed, so maybe something that he pushes towards. But who knows? Maybe the whip is in one of those 2 chests. All right, Mercs draining some magic real quick to replenish. Rudy coming in and seeing this wall. This is the wrong wall. Somebody put the wrong wall here. Hit it with... He's just going to throw wind in its face. I want to say it's weak to either Undine or Gnome. I honestly can't remember. It's one of those 2. But, level 3 Sylphid still dealing some good damage. And level 3 Dark Force. Ooh, man, the boy getting hit hard with whatever that was. All right, Mercs takes down boss number 3 of 6. An Axe Orb. And there it is, the big money. On his way out of the cave and towards the red cave, towards the 4th boss fight, which is Lich. Rudy, meanwhile, is thinking, what am I going to do? Oh, right, the girl has magic. Use the girl's magic. And will this be enough? Oh, Merc's getting ballooned. Man, so the last boss, the boy, was it the boy? The Sprite got, no, it was 2 bosses ago. Walking into the Minotaur fight, the Sprite got petrified. And now walking into the Lich fight, the boy gets ballooned. Spectacular. Rudy using 2 of his Fairy Walnuts to replenish the magic of the Sprite and the girl. Merc's throwing some damage, some Sylphid, and realizing, hey, that wasn't great. Let's switch to something else. All right, Wallface goes down for Rudy. He will just be getting 2 weapon orbs from this. Nothing spectacular. Oh, Mercs. I think tried to use Energy Drain on the Lich, and if you try and drain life from the undead, it does the opposite. In fact, it takes life from you and gives it to them. A Whip Orb and a Spirit Orb. I think it's also like Spirits, Ghosts, and Clouds or something like that. If you try and drain magic from them, it does the reverse. All right, Rudy coming into the 2nd boss fight here in Northtown Ruins. It's Buffy. He'll be making fast work of this. Mercs, oh my gosh, resetting this fight against the Lich. Ugh. Just wasn't having good luck. Also, I think the Sprite died and he didn't have a way to bring it back. Maybe he didn't have a couple wishes. Hadn't purchased one yet. And instead is just going to run in and point blank range gas freeze. All right, yeah. Here comes Lumina and something else from Rudy. Not Shade. There you go. Something besides Shade. But this should be a pretty quick fight. And Rudy will be picking up Luna and probably, I mean, I'm guessing taking that immediately to Fire Palace. All right, Mercs able to draw mana from the Lich, just not health. So draws full mana back up and starts casting Freeze again. Rudy takes down the Buffy, the back of Northtown Ruins. Full clear of Northtown Ruins. We'll be picking up Luna. I'll go and mark that. And something else. We'll see in a second. A Boomerang Orb. Yippee Skippy. All right, let's see. Oh, and there goes the Lich. So Mercs takes down the Lich at boss position number 4 in the Pure Lands. 4 down, 2 to go for his push. Let's see if Rudy decides to beeline straight for the Fire Palace. No, he's going to fight the bosses here in Northtown Castle. He's in the neighborhood. Why not? There is a Spear Orb and big old handful of air for Mercs. Oh, man. This eye on the bridge, just what a boss. Stopped the whole party. Stopped the entire adventure in its tracks. All right, Rudy, what he's doing. Okay, Mulligan, let's try this again. We got to cross this bridge. Stab the eye, run past. There you go. Excellent. Now they have the foreknowledge of the setup. Makes it a lot easier. There we go. The Sprite gingerly pokes each eye in itself with the sword. All right, boss number 1 here in Northtown Castle. It's Hexus. And the boy for Mercs has been petrified as well, but here is a second fight against Mech Rider. Boss number 5 in Pure Lands for Mercs. Rudy trying to draw some magic from Hexus, and it's not going great. Nickel and diming her. Nope. Same thing that we saw with Rudy. Mercs casting some magic and getting those missiles to just zoom off into the wild blue yonder. Oh, they're coming back! They're coming back! Panic! Blah! Oh my gosh, there's so many missiles on the screen. Like a swarm of angry bees. Oh, they're coming back. Oh! Blah! All right. The bees have been dispersed. The queen has been killed. Boss number 5 taken down by Mercs in Pure Lands. 5 down, 1 to go until he gets to the checkpoint. Rudy dealing some good damage here to Hexus here in Northtown Castle. Let's see what our drops are for Mercs. It is a Sword Orb and a Bow Orb. Neat. Bunch of nothing. Rudy got the Short Kings, short stack crew over here. There we go. Okay, Hexus down. Boss number 1 for Northtown Castle done. We'll see if Rudy decides to climb afterwards. Boss number 6 here. It's a Dragon Worm. And Mercs immediately gets entangled. Uh-oh. Panic. All right, what are our drops here? It's a Spear Orb and... Oh, Rudy resets. Yeah. Understandable. I think he had 7. It's not a big... He's not upgrading weapons right now. Why do I even keep track of it? Who cares? All right, Mercs throwing air blasts like his life depends upon it. Because it does. We're hitting the 1 hour mark here. Mercs is wrapping up his push through the Pure Lands. Rudy drawing a little bit of magic before climbing, potentially. I would guess that's the next plan, is to climb and fight the boss at the top of the castle. Yep, he's going back in. So the Hex's fight was a wash. He's going to go to the left now and instead climb to the top and see what boss is there and whether or not it is helpful at all. Merc's drawing some magic from the Dragon Worm and using it to throw more wind, more air blast. The boy getting petrified. Nope, down goes the Dragon Worm. All 6 bosses have been cleared for Mercs. Now he just has to survive getting through 1 screen of enemies, a Boomerang Orb and a Glove Orb, in order for him to get to the... I'm sorry, I looked over at Rudy's screen real quick, mid-sentence. He knocked out an eye and had to push it away. A rooted eye, just like slowly slid it through the earth. A sleepy eye to get down the hallway. Right, going to the cutscene here for Mercs. And Rudy has climbed to the top of Northtown Castle. Let's see what the boss fight is. It is Fire Guy, or no, Ice Gygus, which is weak to fire, which Rudy has in spades. Both the Sprite and the girl can cast Salamando. So this boss will be going down pretty quickly. Yep, there it is. Frost Guy gets down. Hopefully this will be worth it. Please return with 5 of the seeds. All right, what do we have here? The top of Northtown Castle for Rudy. It's an Axe Orb and 1,600 gold. Resets. Doesn't care about it. All right, so all of Northtown has been done. So that's the Empire fully cleared for Rudy. Mercs is coming to Fire Palace. He'll be able to do all 3 chests here. And maybe this is what Rudy has been needing to do all along. I say all along. Mercs was the... Who had Luna first? I think Mercs did. All right, Rudy coming back as well. Yeah. So let's see if these chests in the back are going to be useful. Rudy already taken down one of the orbs, and instead of just walking around, is going to punch up the ramp. I think this is a big waste of time. It's just like you've already unlocked the orb. Just walk around. So close to the top. He could have walked around by now. Okay, let's just be a lesson to everybody here. Like, this is good if you want to cheat up the ramp, but if you're trying to, like, save frames or something like that, like, just walk around. Just walk around. It takes so long to get up the ramp, doing the punches and stuff like that. Our first chest here, it is the Water Seed, which Rudy will be picking up in just a second. Yeah, unless you're trying to sequence break, just make the loop. Just walk around. All right, Rudy also picking up the Water Seed. Merc's coming to the second chest. A Sword Orb. I was about to say, if this is the other seed, or I say the other seed, just another seed. There are 4 more out there. They only need 1 more. Mercs, what you doing, buddy? You don't have the whip. Rudy picking up a Sword Orb. Did they pick up the whip and I just didn't realize it? Hold on, wait. Their stuff is so small. No. Neither of them have the whip. Do they just forget? I mean, this may just be both of them forgetting. Oh, right. It's not just an orb. You also need the whip. Yeah, oops. All right, there goes Mercs. I mean, they're the pegs right there. They're on that screen. You're going to make the loop. Ugh. Oh, well. All right, Mercs taking off. Where's he headed? Rudy doing the same thing, coming up here, going, oh, I don't have the whip either. Ah, I can't believe both of them did that. All right, Mercs, coming back to the Water Palace to turn in the Water Seed. I just got the seed. Also, he has not checked Undine Cave, so he has 2 things to do here. Also, having the axe, you can get to Elena's castle the long way. It's another mech rider. Rudy coming back. There it is. There's the waterfall. Needs to land somewhere. Also coming back to turn in the Water Seed. All right. They have both done the exact same thing. Like, errors and all. Like, went to the Fire Palace, got the Water Seed, got a Sword Orb, walked all the way to the opening of the 3rd area and went, oh, dang it, we don't have the whip! And then immediately came to turn in the Water Seed. Like, incredible that they both did, like, everything the exact same. All right, Merc's taking a second to heal up the Sprite after the Sprite ate a couple of missiles. Not good for your health. Rudy's having the girl tank instead. Oh, flashbang! On the right-hand side of the screen. Girl's down. Uh-oh, and the Sprite is taking a nap on Merc's side. All right, Rudy takes down the Knight just a little bit faster than Merc's. Merc's got here first. But Rudy had a 3rd character to soak missile hits. The girl really tanked well. All right, there's a glove orb for both of them. And what do we have from Luca? It is Dryad Magic and the Earth Seed. There it is. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a race. I mean, Rudy's out in front right now. Same thing, Dryad Magic and the Earth Seed. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me with this. You gotta be kidding me with this. Oh, Rudy's taking to the sky right now. It's gonna, I mean, Rudy's, unless he gets lost on the world, he's got this. Unbelievable. Mercs landed first. He just had a worse fight against the mech rider. Rudy finishing with a time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, 16 seconds. GG's to Rudy. Grats. Mercs official time will be in just a second. 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 25 seconds. A 9-second difference. Just had a cleaner fight. Amazing that both of them, we saw we saw so much divergence in the early game, and then it's amazing that it all converged to, okay, well, let's go, both of us have Luna, let's go check the Fire Palace. And I can't believe that all the way in the back of Northtown Ruins is Luna to allow you to get a seed to turn it in for another seed. Like, how stupid is that? Like, go all the way to this awful check, all the way in the back. You get nothing on the way there. You pick up Luna, go to Fire Palace, find the Water Seed, turn it in for the Earth Seed for the win. Wow. GG's to both of them. Yeah. Just what an ending to this race. Both of them taking some time as well to sit and level things up at Earth Palace for quite some time. And it's one of those things that, like, it took 3-4 minutes out of their run, but then when they got to fighting bosses, it's just like they're just blowing them up, you know. So it's one of those panels. It's like I could be leveling things up while I'm fighting the bosses, but I want to make sure that I can go in and like deal the damage, you know. Okay, one thing I wanted to check. What was this 11 minutes in for Rudy? What was this thing that I saw? Okay, let's watch this. It was right around 11 minutes. There was something that popped up. Oh, weapon skill up. Spear reaches level 1. That's what it was. Okay. I could have sworn that it said that I think I saw S. So spear reached level 1. I was like, did silver reach level 1? That makes much more sense. All right, that mystery was solved. Wow. Okay, so yeah, once again, just a very quick seed, only needing 5 seeds to finish it out. Both of them doing a lot of the same checks, just in different orders, but then converging at the very end, and then it became a tight race. And like I said, interesting, Mercs landed first at Water Palace, and just, I think the Sprite took more damage, and so we had to kind of baby the Sprite and bring it back up to health, while Rudy had a third character get in the way and kind of get down Mr. President the missiles so that the Sprite could live. Wow. And yeah, just being able to dump damage and not menu through and like heal the Sprite and bring him back from being unconscious or something like that. Just shaved that time off and made the fight a lot faster. But incredible that both of them are like going through and doing stuff at the exact same time that wound up leading to both of them to finishing like back to back. Fire Palace, getting the water seed, turning in the water seed, getting the other seed, finishing the game. Just incredible that was the sequence. Because there are 3 other seeds out there. Who knows where the Dryad, Moon, or Dark Seed are? They could have also been a thing that happened. They could have also been like easy to find one-off bosses. Like go fight whatever is at Boreal Face and just get a seed out of the furnace. Or, you know, whatever else. And like just any other bosses. Or they could have been horrible. They could have been like, oh man, you totally need the whip and the gold key in order to go do this thing. Or, you know, like, you know, they could have been in some horrible places. Anyway, what a nail biter. Very entertaining. Thank you to Mercs and to Rudy for letting me use your footage to restream this and do commentary. And thank you, the audience, for watching. If you would like to play the Secret Mana randomizer, you can go to the link down in the description of the video, and that should take you to the page where you can get the program to allow you to generate seeds for yourself so that you can play the randomizer with whatever settings you want. If you want to join the community for the Secret Mana randomizer and ask some questions, get some speedrunning tips, get some strategies, run the weekly seed yourself and submit times, you can do so. There is a link to the Discord down below as well. There's also links to Mercs and Rudy's channels. I think they both are on Twitch, maybe also on YouTube, I don't know, but their stuff is down below. Go and check them out, support them, give them some likes and follows, whatever it is, on whatever platform they happen to be on. Just give them a big old internet hug. And that is it for me. Thank you so much once again for tuning in and watching and listening, and that's it for me this time around. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.